Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I'm breaking the law. That's right. Been breaking the law for about, what is today? Let me see here. Today is October 13th. I've been breaking the law for 13 days. Back in August 4th. Okay, today is October 13th. August 4th, I paid for online my Ford F-250 vehicle registration renewal. You can do it online here in Fayette County, Tennessee. I've got 5 vehicles I got to register. I got 2 motorcycles, the SUV, the truck, and the Ridge Crib, the trailer. You got, they all got tags. Trailers don't have to have tags here. If they did, I'd have, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have 7. I'd have 7 things, but luckily I've only got 5. Tennessee, thank you, Tennessee, for not having me register trailers. Oh my gosh. So I keep all my vehicles up to date, registration, insurance, all that stuff. And I got the renewal notification, and I paid it August 8th. And I paid it online. It said, your payment is processing. Then I didn't think nothing of it. Took the truck. Where did I go in the truck? I had to go pick something up in the truck. And when I was walking, I went to Lowe's. I think I was going to Lowe's, pick up lumber or something. Maybe materials for the solar shed. And I was coming back out, and I looked at the license plate, and I went, 925. It's 925. It was September 10th or something like that. I said, well, I paid that back on August 4th, over a month ago. And luckily it hadn't expired yet, right? It hadn't expired. It expires at the end of September. And so I called the Fayette County clerk and said, hey, I have a record of me paying for the registration renewal, my Ford F-250, but I don't have my tag. And it never came in the mail. I asked Grandma Carol, did I get it in the mail? She said, no, didn't see it. She checks the mail. We have one mailbox for the entire property, right? For our address. So I said, well, what address did you send it? And she repeated the address, and it was correct. And she said, you want me to send you another one? I said, that would be very, very kind of you. That was that was over 2.5 weeks ago. Well, it was actually before that, guys. It was, today's the 13th, and it was about the 25th. Yes, it was like 24th of September. No, it was even before that, guys. It was closer to the middle of the month. So a month ago, I called and said, hey, and they said, we'll send you one. Take about 10 days. I said, that's fine. I'm going to Arkansas. I'm riding in a different vehicle. I don't need that vehicle. So when I get back, I'll just put the sticker on. So I got back from Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue and forgot all about it. So I'm riding around. I'm going and getting this. I went to Lowe's again, got some more materials, and got to looking at my truck and went, 925. It's 10:13 today. Well, actually, this was like, 10:05 or 10:06. So I was driving illegally. I didn't have an updated registration sticker on my truck. So I gave it a few more days just to make sure they didn't have a mail issue. And so today, Monday, happy Monday, I went up to the Fayette County clerks and I said, back in August 4th, I purchased my renewal and didn't get it. I called up here. They said, oh, the mayor's office hasn't sent those out yet. I guess they take them over to the mayor's office or something. I'm talking a month ago. I mean, seriously, if that was, 3 weeks ago. Okay, it was 3 weeks ago. Well, that's pretty long. So I was driving illegally in the F-250. Now, luckily, I do have, the Durango. I got lucky. I was driving that a lot too. So, but I was breaking the law. But I went up there today, and they were really kind and nice. And I said, can you just call the mayor's office, say don't send those other ones out, and just give me a new one? And she got approval for it. So I am legal. I am legal now on the F-250. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, because I'm getting ready to go tomorrow morning and pick up a elevated boom lift. I believe it's a 30 or 35 foot elevated boom lift from a rental place in Memphis, and it's not for me, and it's not for Meredith. It's actually for Grandma Carol. Grandma Carol need me to go pick up a elevated boom, a cherry picker. It's actually a tow behind with outriggers. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I just ate Sonic. Do apologize. That was very rude, Tim. It has outriggers, and you put it in position. And she's going to get up. Grandma Carol and Uncle Sonny are going to get up, and they're going to log wash the log home, Grandma Carol's log home. Then they're going to seal it. That's the dormers everywhere up high. You don't want to pressure wash a log home. You want to use log wash. You don't want high pressure, get in the chinking and all that stuff. And then I believe she's going to seal the they're called checks, the cracks in the logs. If the crack goes up, it's okay because water will go out. If the crack or check goes down into it, you want to seal it because water will sit in there and cause rot. So Grandma Carol and Uncle Sonny are going to get up in that lift. I'm going to show them how to use it. I've used them tons at work before I retired. And I never used a tow behind, but they're relatively all the same. The bucket controls. And maybe I'll do a rambling about that. We'll see. Anyway, we'll go pick that up tomorrow, and they're gonna rent it for a week. And I don't know if I have anything I want to do. Maybe I'll take it out in the woods and I'll deer hunt from it. I can get up 30 feet high. That'd be pretty cool. Speaking of deer hunting, Morgan went deer hunting this weekend. I did not go. I got so much stuff going on. I did not want to harvest and process a deer, but I definitely wanted Morgan to be able to get one. So if he got one, I was definitely going to process it, help him process it. But he saw 4 deer the first day, a nice 6-point buck, and 3 doe. And then the second day he saw 4 deer, and he couldn't tell if any of them were bucks or not. But so 8 deer in 2 days. So I think he had a very productive hunting experience with a crossbow with a bow. Of course, we got out and shot it. You saw that on Ramblings that day. That was really fun. Talk about really fun was Meredith's birthday. Love my sweet Meredith, my Myrrh, and me, her, and the kids. We had a quiet little, beautiful weather birthday over at Meredith's farm. The animals were just, loving the weather, and we sat out by the pool, did a rambling, right? You saw yesterday on the rambling. I did grill after that. I grilled salmon. I grilled 2 full sides of salmon, well, basically 1 whole salmon. I smoked and grilled Brussels sprouts, and that took a little longer than I expected. I wish I would have put those on earlier. I ended up putting them in the broiler in the house, and with olive, I had olive oil on them already. They turned out okay, but the meal was pretty much over with the time we got able to eat those. And you guys know Brussels sprouts aren't my favorite, but Meredith likes them, and it was her birthday, so I cooked them. But I had skewers with yellow bell peppers, big portobello mushroom chunks, and lamb. And we have decided we love lamb. Meredith loved it. The kids loved it. I mean, loved it. So I think I can sell the idea of raising sheep here on the ridge pretty easily. They don't like the idea that the lamb is not an old adult sheep. Lamb is a baby sheep, right? So we'll have to cross that hurdle when we get to it, because you heard yesterday Meredith does not like to harvest animals. She likes to eat animals, she just doesn't like to harvest animals. But I'll take care of the processing and harvest. So she just helps me raise them, right? So yeah, the lamb skewers were amazing. And then I had these two big giant bacon-wrapped, peppercorn-encrusted marinated sirloins, and I cooked both of those, and they like theirs rare. So they were thick enough that I could sear the outside of it and have the inside rare. And they weren't filet mignons. They weren't loins. They were sirloins. But they were delicious. They were delicious. So we had a wonderful meal and just enjoyed one another. And wish Meredith a happy 41st birthday. Yeah, she said already how old she is. So we're not saying anything. Oh, there was one thing at the end of yesterday's video. Willa and her friend Aubrey did the cute little thing. They're like, "Go RidgeLife," like that. And it was perceived that Aubrey gave the middle finger, right? And that was a total error in perception. The girl's intent was, "Go RidgeLife," "Go RidgeLife, go RidgeLife, go RidgeLife." They were just being silly. Which we love little girls to be silly, because that's part of the age, right? We want them to have silly times. So there was no ill intent. There was no flipping of the bird or anything like that. So but again, I appreciate every single viewer for calling things out, keeping everything real. And if you ever see anything like that, let me know. I definitely want to correct it. I don't want people getting construed or misconceptions about what we promote here on RidgeLife, on RidgeLife Ramblings. So, but no, there was definitely not a bird flipped in yesterday's video. Ah, spider! Where'd it go? I just had a spider on me.
I do not like spiders.
I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. No. Yeah, I don't like spiders. Snakes don't bother me, but I don't like spiders. Don't like spiders at all. I do have some good news, though. I heard Elvis this morning. He did crow. Okay, so I think he is getting a little bit better. Sunset, that was the golden one. I kept calling her Midnight or something. I got Luna. It's Luna, Spot, and Sunset. So the golden one is Sunset. The black copper maran is Luna, and the barred rock is Spot. So Sunset's the Road Ranger. She's the one that had the respiratory infection. I think she's doing a little better. I've been giving her antibiotics. I've been giving Elvis antibiotics, and I did hear him crow this morning. First time I heard him crow in a few days. I have not heard him crow right now, but he is getting around, and he's loving on his ladies and doing all that stuff. So I'm keeping on. I'm gonna continue monitoring them, and if any other ones start showing signs of a respiratory infection, because that stuff is very contagious, I will give them the antibiotics as well. I don't want to give chickens antibiotics unless I know they're sick. I mean, I won't let them get real sick, at least to the best of my abilities. But right now I've only seen the one that had the rest of the runny nose and the whooping, little coffee thing. And Elvis never had a runny nose or whooping or anything. He just stopped crowing. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Is there another reason roosters will stop crowing other than being sick? I mean, usually when they stop crowing, that's pretty serious, I don't know that I've ever had a rooster stop crowing. But usually they've got other roosters and they're just crowing back and forth and doing all that stuff, We do have neighbors that do have chickens, but since I've moved Elvis up here to the ridge, we are much, much farther away from them, and I really don't hear those other chickens. I'm in the middle of nowhere, guys. I am up on the ridge. There's the old ridge properties over there, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yards away. I got basically a quarter of a mile in all directions is the nearest house. Grandma Carol's a quarter mile that way. The old ridge house is a quarter mile that way. There's some neighbors on this road over here about a quarter mile that way. I'm the center of it, right? So I'm pretty much off the beaten path. I'm not in the deep, deep woods, but I'm good enough. I'm far enough away from the city to have to worry about anything. I got one road coming up to my property, and now I got the Ring doorbell. Thank you much, Grandma Carol. Have been working on a project today that is very enlightening. Oh my gosh, I have solved 3 problems. I'm solving 3 problems. I got one problem solved. I got two more to go. and I'll be working on that the rest of the day. But I want to stop and get this RidgeLife Rambling out to you. Did you see Meredith's pants yesterday? One of y'all recognized it. We forgot to mention it. Part of the birthday present that Meredith got, her and Aubrey and Willa did some more clothing painting. Remember Meredith painted that jacket the other day she showed you on her rambling about a week ago? Well, Meredith and Aubrey and Willa, they did a bunch more clothing painting. They did jackets, but those jeans that Meredith was wearing yesterday had the little flowers on them and all the paint splatter and everything. Meredith made those. That's right. She goes online and she checks Pinterest and all these different websites and stuff and finds these really cool fashion, like $200 pair of jeans, and she goes, I can do that. I can do that. She's sharp like that. Very creative. Very creative. So yeah, her jeans are pretty cool. Yeah. So she had a wonderful birthday, and I'm back to work over here. You know, Morgan's back at school. Grandma Carol's going to be working on the log home with Uncle Sonny. I'm working here up on the ridge trying to get things done. We have got the Family Fellas Fishing Fiesta coming up this weekend, and last year we did it. Last 2 years we did it 2 nights. Right? 3 days, 2 nights. This year, we're doing 4 days, 3 nights. So we really get to enjoy the autumn, the fall weather up there in Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. Mammoth Springs, Missouri, or I guess it's Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. There's, it's right on the Missouri state line. There's Thayer, Missouri, right north of it. But it's Mammoth Springs, and I believe that is right there on the Arkansas side. We're going to be doing some trout fishing, and I can't wait. I love to wade out in that river when it's nice and, you know, the weather's like this. I mean, just perfect time of year. October is just amazing. The leaves are starting to turn. We may get a little rain on one day, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. We're standing in a river. I mean, you're wet. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video about me breaking the law. But I'm legal now. I'm legal. And if you did like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on one of my channels. So guys, till next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo! 2 fingers. 2 fingers.